Dude, I think that was my biggest heartbreak. Hey,
Give me that girl.
I still believe in the mole people.
You think it's happened?
I think it's well.
If
First
we're
of
talking
all,
about whether it's happened,
first of all, did you see what happened with Frenemies?
where people run at it with fire extinguishers and try to blow it out.
Red
Talk
Bull
about
Dan.
Logan a little bit.
Hey, maybe. Why not?
Sure.
Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast.
Woo, woo, woo.
Bop, bop, bop. What's going on, boys? Oh yeah, let's go around.
I'm JT.
Danny.
I'm Antonio. Let's start this picnic. Wide Cam got the basket now.
Start it up.
We backed you guys up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, what'd you guys think about Logan winning the other night?
Dude, yeah, right. So, what about the theory that he was knocked out clean?
Isn't Jake saying that he's winning?
Yeah, Jake said he won.
Jake's like-
but Jake, I feel like Jake.
5 rounds for Logan.
Logan could have gotten like helicopter lifted with injuries. Jake still would have said he won.
And what you're saying, my friends are all trying to convince me, sending me clips from different angles. Logan was out, dude. Mayweather was holding him up.
First of all, a slumped Logan in an awkward position. I don't think Mayweather could actually hold him up.
He could.
I don't think so. But either way,
I think he could, but like when you get knocked out, then with your legs just kind of
his knees would have been buckled. If he was really like fireman carrying him, it would have. I don't think it would have.
I saw a bunch of stuff that they were going back and forth and back and forth. Like a lot of like the consensus I saw from some people is like it was just he was like stunned. I guess
he was definitely hurt.
It was a good
Then
punch.
and then I also saw that like typical some refs from like the regular boxing league or whatever judged it on ESPN and they said it was 78-74 Mayweather.
That's pretty close. That's not bad.
Wait, why is it so close? Because the stats they showed at the end was
abysmal.
Like Logan threw 8 million punches and landed 4.
yeah.
How is it that close?
I don't know.
That's what I read.
Ring control,
I guess
all that stuff.
missed punches don't negatively affect your score, right? So
I don't know, don't they?
No.
I don't know.
Because doesn't it count as defensive like points for him?
Oh, dude, I don't even know.
I don't know.
I'm not a boxing
I'd be
judge.
making it up. Either way, Logan Paul won. So there you go.
In terms of the quarter, and like you said, it's like he stood 8 rounds. He got commended by the best of the best.
Yeah.
And so it's definitely not a loss.
No, it
like,
could never be
in terms of public opinion and PR.
I didn't see what the pay-per-views did. I'm sure it was too much. And I think Logan should stop now. Probably.
Yes.
Should probably stop now.
Yeah, if that's what
I
he
don't
even
think
wants.
He will.
I don't think he will either, but I think he probably should stop now.
Why? I mean, why stop now? The bag is there for both of the brothers to just become boxing.
You know what it is? It's like
superstars.
It's like, would you ever want to? Like he made so much money, and now he has to continue. That's why like Wolverine, like Hugh Jackman doesn't want to play Wolverine anymore. It's like your body, you just don't want to keep training and eating like crap. Mm-hmm. You want to enjoy this money.
Yeah,
just enjoy the money.
Also, after fighting Mayweather, nowhere to go but down.
Yeah, that's also true.
Like actually, literally, he's the best boxer of all time.
Maybe the purse could.
Yes and no, but like if you can beat somebody who is maybe a bit more on your skill level, you still get. I mean, I'm
still going 8 rounds with Mayweather. More impressive.
The man said he wants a win or a knockout.
That's fair.
Or something.
That's fair. Let him get one win.
Let him get a win, and then maybe he can
yeah,
walk.
let him get one boxing win. He hasn't won
Isn't that
yet.
funny?
Is it? I don't. Yeah, I think so. And someone's laughing. It's probably him, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I think he actually does enjoy it.
If we're sticking with the YouTube news, you see what happened with Frenemies?
No.
Trisha put out a whole video today that she's gone, leaving.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure she'll be
back.
back.
In 2 weeks she'll be back.
Yeah.
They've had like 5 fights live on air.
I know. I don't know, man. I feel like this one does seem worse, and all the fans say this one seems worse because she kind of already put out a video without Ethan even knowing. But I feel like if I'm Ethan, man, is it worth this headache?
This is.
Is it worth this headache?
This is getting the clicks. There's no.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
no.
You think I don't think it's a plan, but it's definitely getting the clicks.
There's no YouTuber right now who is facing any sort of sexual assault
Oh,
allegations.
that's true.
So they have nothing to talk
There's
about.
no target. You saying? Oh,
Got him.
When
Now they're going to talk about you.
Yeah, now they're going to talk about that.
Now
but
That'd be fine. I wouldn't mind them talking. I mean, I wouldn't want them coming after us, like actually gunning us, because they seem to hit their mark a couple times.
Dude, come at me, Ethan. Dude, I was the biggest fan of H3, and I think that he and his whole channel, everything he does, is insufferable now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can clip this and send it to him.
Clip this.
I used to be such a big fan.
I mean, yeah, but that's when he was still trying to grow. Now he has he's I think as a kid on the
But
way.
now he's following his true passion of like outing people with allegations.
I don't know.
I don't.
Maybe.
On another note, he's high potential who might have triplets.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I
That's
mean,
crazy.
Dude, imagine the guy that like you just like one night stand with a chick from a bar, don't even know her name, comes back with you, 3 heartbeats in that ultrasound.
oof.
That's a oof. Oof.
Imagine they're identical too. You have 3 little clone brats
the same,
running around.
same exact, the same three. Oh God, what's the word? Oh my God, I don't know.
Children.
3 things.
Kids.
Yeah, that's true. Kids.
Rugrats.
Yeah, 3 things to remember your mistake by instead of just one.
Yeah.
Three. I don't know the word.
What's the most?
It's like the opposite
8,
of a trophy.
9.
Quint.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing.
Like Octomom.
With
Yeah.
Octomom and all that shit, that's all done like by inserting eggs and fertilizing them, inserting them in.
Right.
Having triplets naturally is wild.
And how does that go?
Yeah.
Is it the one egg that breaks up into 3, or do you or 3 like
It could
that?
be either. That's what makes it fraternal or
identical? Right.
But
Yeah.
and if they're 3 identical, that's like that's freaky to me. Like
Yeah. You have a little.
that shouldn't happen in nature.
A little Hitman Squad, kind of.
Yeah.
One time I was in driver's ed, and we had this very crass driver's ed teacher, and he was just driving down the road, and there were quite a few sets of twins in our school, and he saw one of them, and he just went, "Twins, ew." and
I agree.
in a weird way. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't. It's not that it's ew, but it's like, huh.
Yeah. I never thought about it that way. Twins, ew.
One of you should have ate each other in the
Yeah.
womb, and now he has a weird mole.
Something should have happened. As a parent, right? You have to give them different like colored diapers or something, right? Like, how do you separate twin babies apart, even as parents?
I don't know.
You think that it's ever possible that twins,
Yes.
like, yeah,
Yep.
like
I know
they
what you're
got
saying,
they
yeah.
got swapped,
Yep.
like
I think
so
it happens.
you mean one day
dad
they
messed up.
called Jeff David,
And then there he is.
forever that
Yeah.
was it.
Yeah, like
before they knew their own names.
yeah, and like David was always supposed to be Jeff, and Jeff was always supposed to be David, but it didn't
I'm
happen.
gonna go out on a limb and say 20% of the time.
20% of the time.
10% of the time. But what
Good
about
10 to 20.
doctors?
What about them? They have identical DNA, don't
Yeah.
they?
And also, when are they
Yeah,
DNA
wait.
testing these
Wait,
babies?
You
They
think
don't-
you think it's happened?
I think it's well.
If
First
we're
of
talking
all,
about whether it's happened,
first of all, I think everything possible has ever happened.
Yeah.
And that's not that high of a stat.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say a healthy 10 to 20% of the time.
That's a lot
That
of
Jeff is John and John's Jeff.
That-
And now you're talking about triplets. Then you can have a little 3-way thing.
Yeah,
Go.
a little 3-way.
John came into the mix. Wait, hold on. So Jeff and David. But what about they have to have some kind of some freckle or something that's amiss.
This pair is
They have to.
this pair is identical. What I would do is
I don't think it's ever happened.
I would take it's
It's definitely, if you're talking about whether it's happened
It's definitely
once
happened.
in
I
all
don't,
of human
I don't
history.
think it's ever happened.
I think that it
What
would
a
happen to me.
ridiculous blanket statement.
I think I would do it. I'd mess it up. Dude, all you have to do, you ever just pick up something, 2 drinks of water. This is for JT, this is for Danny. You pick them up, you turn around, you go, wait, which hand was Danny's cup? Which hand was JT's
now-
cup? And now you're drinking his spit and he's drinking your spit. Same thing, just with babies.
Now imagine they have identical DNA and there's no way to tell them apart in any capacity.
Yeah, both your spits are in the
Dude,
water.
I had food. I had 2 things of food the other day when I had my grandparents over, and one was for my grandma on this side of the family, and one was for my grandma on this side. And as soon as I picked them up, I went, okay, grandma. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, well, someone's getting their wrong food.
Someone's getting the wrong
Someone's
food.
dying from their allergies.
Yeah, I mean maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's happened.
I would take
don't
I would take a permanent marker and like
Yeah.
do something.
Michael Scott it.
Yeah, maybe like the butt cheek or something where, wear and tear won't get away.
I think every mom of a twin has something like that where it just doesn't happen.
Oh, you mean like mother's intuition?
Oh, okay. Now, single dad, mom died of childbirth.
Well, then, yeah,
it's
sure.
definitely happened.
That
Right?
could happen with non-identical twins.
yeah, that could happen
Yeah.
with like fraternal. Like they'll just get confused.
My dad
Yeah.
still calls me my brother's name.
Exactly. I think I would take a picture of one every day. Just take a picture of but then that wouldn't work either.
Just get a little tattoo.
Yeah. Tattoo you kid. Tattoo you kid.
I think it is in some states. It is legal with a with parents' consent
Nah.
to get a little tiny tattoo.
I'll just ask my 6-month-old baby if he wants a tattoo, and if he gives me a little nod, I'll give it to him.
Literally, just tattoo a freckle on.
Yeah. They won't even know.
They won't even know it's tattooed. They'll just be like, "Oh, this has always been there. It's my freckle.
Yeah, that's my freckle.
It's brown. It's a freckle."
It's Breakup.
I just solved. There would never be a twin mix-up ever again.
Right.
All you need is a tiny little tattoo.
Right on the thigh.
Yeah. And then forever.
Then
forever and always.
On a different note, I was thinking about this because I like these $10 million scenarios.
Okay.
So $10 million,
Yes.
you have to fight 100 people. Would you rather them have no arms or no legs?
No legs.
Yeah? No legs?
Yeah,
What
dude.
the fuck are they gonna do?
They can fucking choke you out.
They have to get to me.
Well, they'll
first.
get to you.
They'll World War Z it.
Yeah, they'll crawl.
Yeah, so you just kick them.
100 at a time?
Okay, but you're
might
gonna
go-
say no arms?
I don't know, man. I'm
Dude,
thinking.
now they're just gonna be like football players, just like
stubby,
like tackling you.
Yeah,
trying
just
to,
like throw it.
or they drop kick you.
I'd much rather have like a somebody crawling on their arms than somebody who has still has the power of their weight. They could just throw at me and knock me down.
That's
yeah.
true.
I can also just, if they have no legs, I can just run away, fight them one at a time, keep running away.
Yeah,
At the end of Zombies, when you leave a crawler,
Yeah.
and you have to
Leave a crawler.
No, save him for the round. Save him for the round.
I gotta go get a
to the mystery
juggernaut.
box.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or you get them to a tight corridor and you just start kicking them back.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer actually.
All right, so
no legs all day.
So what's scarier?
A group of 100
Armless people,
people,
or a group of 100 legless people? Because I think I'd be more afraid of kind of just torsos.
Wasn't that the same?
What are we
That
talking
was
about?
just the same.
Armless or legless? Sorry.
Just like
same question.
just a coalition.
Yeah, just adapted from it. What's scarier? Running at you.
I stick to still the same answer.
Yeah, I agree.
You think legless is scarier?
Dude, the moment
They're also naked.
moment you're on the ground, it's a stomp fest.
That's true. What about, they're also naked, by the way.
Well, the arms people or the legs people don't even have penises or anything.
point.
So
All
that's
right.
not even.
All right,
Is that how that works? If you don't have legs, you have a penis still, right?
Depends where you're cut
How
off.
do you,
where we cut
how
off?
do you pee?
a hole.
You need to have some kind of hole.
Colostomy bag.
I mean, you absolutely just need to.
Isn't there a guy, a big buff workout guy? Well, a medium buff workout guy that has just no up to here.
I think there's a couple.
Yeah.
No, but they have something. They have to. They literally
have
need,
to have?
they need to have something.
Yeah, they probably
to
have-
pee and
Dude,
poop.
people pee in bags and shit. And, poop into bags.
Yeah, that's true.
Or just
But where did they just have the bags on them?
I don't
yeah.
know.
I don't know, man.
No,
I think
this guy didn't have enough real estate to have a bag on him. I think.
Again,
I
I'm
think he has
sure
to go hook up into a bag. or
Some
something.
guys without legs have it, and
Uh-huh.
I'm sure some don't. So, it's cut. Depends where they're cut off at. If they got cut, dude, if they got cut off here, they don't have a penis. If they were in a horrible accident and got cut off here,
that's
gone.
That's
It's
what
donezo.
that's what I'm saying. I just
Factual.
don't think that happens very often. I think people that get cut off here rarely live.
That's probably true.
Almost
probably
never.
true, too.
I mean, I don't
think
see
a lot
many.
of I think a lot of people that are like that do have a very high cut. That's some kind of genetic thing, and they have just a different.
You mean from
Tell you this,
anatomy.
though.
from birth they came out
Yeah.
the answer is definitely on Pornhub.
True.
Yeah.
You just got to go to the weird sections.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on Pornhub after the Great Porn Purge, but
Right.
but it's probably on something. It gets weird.
Because someone definitely has a disabled kink, and I don't know.
It's Danny.
And I don't know. I think in that scenario, kink shaming may be okay.
King shaming's never okay.
I don't know. If you are into disabled people.
Yeah, but now you're shaming.
Yeah,
Now you're calling the people who are disabled ugly.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Well,
I'm
you're
just
saying
saying.
they're
Are,
you're
the
saying they're
people-
unbangable.
You're saying the people who find them attractive can't jerk off to them.
Whoa, that's not what I'm saying. Listen,
you're just gonna walk in a-
if you have a
Eggshells.
if you have a kink,
Right.
you can fuck somebody that's this. And not necessarily have a kink for those people. I think when I say kink, I mean somebody who I can only get off if these people are disabled. That's
me.
Every disabled person deserves love somewhere, and I'm sure they can find it. But if you exclusively love them
Right.
because they're disabled, that's off.
Danny,
That's a little off for Danny.
That's
you
off.
walked through that minefield like a
You did
pro.
great. You did great. Danny
You
had
walked
the
through that
map.
minefield like a pro.
That's what it is.
Danny. Good for you, man.
Yeah,
I'm proud.
I guess so.
I still watch him.
It's a little scary.
Was that lightning?
Yeah.
It's still going.
The gods are here.
What the hell?
When was the last time you had just like a stomach ache, like in bed, like throwing up for no reason? I feel like when I was a kid, I had that all the time. And now just like it never like I haven't been sick in years with just like a stomach thing.
You're playing a dangerous game.
but also like
I had food poisoning.
What were you eating as a kid? You know,
True.
I remember putting brownies on pizza and thinking that this was good.
That's
eating
true.
It.
And like,
so like me throwing up after, not surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think through this, and then I was like, maybe it's just because like kids are just little petri dishes, and so they have these
worms.
So it's not that like it was actually more common. It's just that somebody would eat something really dumb and then get like a passable. You know.
And I was putting everything in my mouth.
And as a kid, Daddy used to have what he called Italianese.
True.
So I don't think he would. What was
That's
it?
true.
Chinese food on pizza?
No, it's just like it's just a combination of maybe some fried rice and some raviolis or something.
And then
sounds awesome.
And then didn't
It does sound awesome.
But then didn't you throw up?
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the Italian
correlation, not causation.
As a whole is bad. That just means that maybe the place we got it from was bad.
Right,
Who
maybe.
knows?
Or that he was a kid and he dropped it on the floor and then picked it up.
5 second rule.
That's what I would do.
5 second rule.
5 second
I'd
rule.
drop everything on the floor and eat it.
Dude, I think that was my biggest heartbreak as a kid when I found out that the 5 second rule was like actually bullshit. Like it's like that bacteria latches even before it touches the floor, And I was like, God damn it. Can't be eating cold cupcakes off the street.
I always had a sneaking suspicion.
I still think that there's truth to that. Maybe not on a science level.
Maybe not on an actual level, but I feel it in my heart.
Would you rather eat food that had been on the floor for a second or that's been sitting on the floor for an hour? You know what I mean,
that is not anywhere near
so there's a level. There's a level.
That's not near.
There's a level. There's a threshold.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
By saying that, what you're doing is you're putting it on a scale, which we've already lost.
Yeah, because we already.
There is a level.
Yeah.
So,
you talking to me?
Okay, but if you measure the germs, I think they're the same after an hour or after a second, after 5 seconds, after a minute. Like there's not like more germs being like, hey guys, the party's over here.
I mean, maybe they could talk to each other. I don't know. Someone has to show up to someone has to have the house to invite everyone else to the party. How does everyone just go around?
And I'm pretty sure there's more germs on your hands than there are on the floor anyway.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
I always wash my hands in the toilet water.
Because you're always touching like the phone and the toilet and.
That's another fact that your phone is like the dirtiest.
It's dirtier than the toilet bowl.
Dirtiest thing you have. And is that this? It's coming.
It is.
It's not gonna pick it up though, right?
No, maybe. I don't know.
I feel like if you can hear it through the earphones.
Yeah, that's true. We can hear it
then
through the
you can
headphones, and it
through
can
the
come through. Maybe.
Maybe.
Imagine. Do you know how funny it would be if none of this is outlet powered, but if the power went out while we were doing this, that'd be very funny to me.
The lights would go out.
Oh
right?
yeah, they wouldn't be able to see us, but like everything else would still be recording. Be like, oh, this is it now.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, I did get a text from fucking Con Ed here saying that power might go out tonight. And it said,
"That's good."
Text back, power's out. If your power goes out,
it's like, yeah, well, I need the power to charge my phone, buddy. So none of us getting power.
Do you guys remember like the blackout of 2008?
Oh yeah, the Great Blackout of 2008.
Great blackout of 2008. It really was a great blackout. I think it was like a lot of the country.
Did you guys have?
I thought it was just the state, because like something happened with Con Ed, did something really wrong, like in the city.
But it was like one of the most wide. It was, I think, the most wide scale blackout in New York history.
Yeah, I think it was like 3 days. Like no street lights, no nothing. Like,
did you guys have like a block party or anything?
Yeah, there was a party on my block.
What is for what? What
Because-
is that? Like,
because
why?
we had
Is
a
that
block
is that
party.
a thing?
When there's a blackout, because like generally there's nothing to do, people just like drink.
Well, I can see it more because like you have to cook all your food. Like food's not lasting 3 days in a lukewarm
That's
fridge.
also true. Like you have things that are perishable. You have all the time in the world. You're not gonna go to work.
Yeah.
And so just have a blackout party.
At a blackout party is where people not blackout. Well,
Every party I go to is a blackout.
Yeah,
party.
that's what I have to say. But my grandma, during the Great Blackout of 2008, was at risk of burning down my house with the whole Yankee candle store to light everything. I don't think it almost felt like flashlights didn't exist, and I was terrified.
Well, flashlights aren't good for ambient lighting.
Right, but candles are also good for fires.
Yeah, but I feel like
That's a good point.
listen, I've had a lot of candles, and I'm a pretty clumsy guy, and not once have I ever even come
Burned the
close
house down.
to burning anything
But
down with
what's-
it. I mean,
what's coming close?
especially at the end, especially like not at the beginning of a candle. I mean, it's in a self-contained jar. I get if you have like a dog or something, then obviously much more cautious. But like, it's a jar. Even if I knocked over a candle, it would just go out.
I agree here with him as well. I
Okay.
agree with both of you.
Okay.
Dude, it'd be pretty hard. I have a candle upstairs. I would think it would be really hard to even like purposely burn this house down with that thing.
That
But every
isn't
time
true.
But every
Wanna
time
bet?
every time I've
No.
ever had a candle at home, my mom acts like I am building a campfire in the middle of the room.
living room, yeah.
It does not make any sense. It's a self-contained little flame. And like I said, have you ever picked up a candle and just moved it too hard? It just goes out. Like what is happening? What are these people doing that they're burning their entire house down with the candle?
Not paying attention.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, have you guys seen the fucking? You guys know the Olympic flame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they take the flame from where is it, Greece?
Yeah. They
And then
take
they
it from
have to-
Athens all the way to the hosting city.
Yeah.
This what?
Yeah. They
Like
they have-
still they do that?
Yes, and they have to bring it either by boat or by plane, and they cannot go out. And it goes out at least 5 times every 4 years when they do this.
And they have to go back. You're gonna
And also, so at this point, it's become a thing where people run at it with fire extinguishers and try to blow it out.
you're gonna tell me one guy on a boat keeping this eternal flame alive didn't like accidentally blow it out when he was alone and go, you know what?
Well,
They
the
do.
thing is nowadays it doesn't have to be like just like a flame you have to tend to. Like it's like a gas torch
Oh,
that
okay.
is on.
Okay.
But
What
it
does
can
have a-
but it can still blow out. I mean,
Right.
you know, it's still a fire.
There's a GoPro attached to it, a live stream of the whole time is what I'm
No,
saying.
people do follow the guy. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, and they pass it off through different countries to different people, and then at the opening ceremony, he light it, and the fucking thing goes.
What's
up.
the
And there was one during a parade, he was doing it, and it was a really windy day, and it went out. And then, like, some guy on the side was like, "Here, hold on." He just gave him his lighter. And
That's what
put it
I'm
back up.
saying.
No, that's a different flame.
That's what I'm saying. How close do you think it's gotten and it's still gone out? You think it's made it to the stadium?
What do you mean ever?
Like how
Yes,
close do you
but-
think it's gotten like before it went out?
Oh, I think it went out once during the opening ceremony.
There's
Do they stop it?
There's
They
another
they
time.
don't have to go back. they just
That's what he said.
keep
No,
on.
no,
They
I-
just do it. You know.
But it's not supposed to go out, but it goes out all the time. And then one time, there's like a big I don't know what even is it, like where they finally light the thing.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
don't know.
big
what
old
it's called. It's like
trough.
a cauldron.
Cauldron,
of
that's it. No,
fire.
There it is.
That's it.
Cauldron of fire.
And they did it right. And the cauldron, I'm sure, is full of some flammable material so that it lights up. And the cauldron has been there for a while, and there were a bunch of pigeons sitting around.
Oh my god.
And basically, the whole place smelled like roast chicken.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
well.
The pigeons all
Di-
died.
Dinner and a show. And the pigeons all died.
Speaking of the Olympics, delicately hanging in the the balance, it's not going to happen. That's the point.
So it's not.
It may
that guy.
happen. It may not. Japan is like, it's happening. We're fucking doing it.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, what? No, please.
No, sir.
And like everybody in Japan is like, please, no. We don't want it to happen.
How much in
When
the?
is it supposed to happen?
July 23rd.
Oh, that's close. Hey,
Close. Yeah, it's
hey.
You want to go?
You want to go?
I was supposed to go.
I'll be down to go.
But again, we still don't even kind of really know if it's happening or not.
So if it doesn't happen, how deep in the hole is Japan?
billions of dollars.
Oh God.
But
What a rock in a money place.
a lot of Olympic institutions and stadiums and things like that are always kind of cash negative.
Right.
Like even though it brings a lot of tourism, a lot of times stadiums are just useless and empty, and
Right.
They just spend more money than they actually
But this would be
make.
all negative.
So
Zero
nothing.
income,
That's
all
true.
outcome.
This would be all negative, and would also be for the first time in a long, long time that it like just straight up didn't happen, because this is technically a reschedule,
When was the last time it didn't happen?
like World War One.
Yeah,
That's good reason.
That stadium would be the world's largest paperweight.
I mean, even during World War II, they still had it. Hitler was there.
Nice.
It was considered almost like a weird political.
Like Rocky
Battle.
versus
Yeah.
Drago.
because
And
Yeah, well, they had to beat the blonde guy because if the blonde guy wins, then Hitler goes, "See, I was right."
Yeah, yeah.
and supposedly Hitler was very upset because that one guy. Oh, what the fuck is his name? Something Owens maybe. Is this black track runner who won the gold? And Hitler, was like,
Yeah, I'm upset. Well, everyone else goes, isn't it crazy that there's so much bloodshed, right? So horrific, violent war, and then they could just go, all right, we're going to go to the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy that's just like I don't know, man. It's something for me to...
And it's happening. It's going to happen maybe this year too. Like there are a bunch of countries still at war right now, and they're all participating.
That's true, but you're gonna tell me not one document was slipped across the desk, being like, "Did we take Hitler out at this Olympics?"
Right.
You're gonna. I'm pretty sure, like there was definitely some file. I was like, we know exactly how to take him out at this Olympics.
I feel like it would have been declassified by now, but also
No, but it didn't happen. So why would they even risk looking bad?
Like lots of CIA plans that never happened have been declassified and shown that put the CIA in a really bad.
Yeah, I was
light.
gonna say I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
There's laws that like documents have to be declassified after X amount of years. Who knows how many just get burned?
Yeah, just put that one go in the paper shredder. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly.
Like oops.
But lots of documents have been declassified that paint the government, the CIA in horrible lights.
Also, I know the YouTube gods don't like the alien talk, but isn't it June? Wasn't supposed with the documents?
I think it's happening soon, right?
I think 180 days, so it'd be the end of June.
Oh, I thought it was gonna happen June 1st. I thought that was the whole thing. Oh.
It was 180 days.
I don't think it was June 1st.
No, wait, it's 180 days after inauguration. So if anything, it'd be like July.
Huh.
Right or no?
I don't know. I do recall it was in June, but I don't remember June 1st.
Oh, never mind.
And also, there's been more like. They've been slowly leaking a bunch of new information, and at this point, everybody's just like, whatever.
Whatever, dude.
Okay. If are they here? Are they dangerous? If not, next.
Or next problem.
We just got more shit to deal with.
Put that one across the desk. We'll put that one in the back burner.
Yeah, unless it's a threat.
Right. Like that we should know. Like, can I walk outside and get zapped?
Yeah.
Then tell me. That's either way.
Right.
I still believe in the mole people.
You're alone there.
That's not. I don't even think it's up for debate. They do exist.
So screw you, buddy.
The mole people?
The mole people.
They live underground in subways.
Yeah. They feed on rats and homeless men.
They live in the subways.
They live like underground in the subway tunnels,
Yeah.
but because they never return to the surface, all of their children are deformed.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Not enough vitamin D.
Not enough vitamin
basically.
D.
I think that's the story.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
the
what
that's the fact. That's the story.
That's what I have.
Subway
understood.
tunnels are
I've seen one.
being used though.
Yeah, but not all of them. There's plenty of
Are there
subways.
abandoned ones?
Yeah, there's whole subway stations that are just totally sealed up.
And that's the mole
Really?
people's
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
Okay, now I'm on board.
If anything, a subway car is more like a natural disaster.
Also, where trains like fork and stuff, there are spaces that trains never pass by, which is where they like set up camp.
Yeah, they're little markets.
And then I guess they have to be very strategic as to when they travel along the tracks.
Yeah, they sell each other's shoes.
Well, I'm sure they have the schedules down by this point.
That's true.
That's true. It's like you think they worship the train gods?
I don't know. And then there's one city. I think it's Cincinnati.
That's a real place.
They have an entire their entire subway system has never been used, but it's built and it's down there.
So that's
Why?
like free resident. It's free residence for the mole people.
I guess they started up, and for some reason or the other, it didn't work out.
Or there's so much work. You know what? Traffic's not that
Yeah,
bad.
traffic's not that bad.
I mean, yeah, it's Cincinnati.
Or the head of the mole people got like the governor's daughter and said, "This is ours now."
Am I crazy, or is traffic in like just New York, like Queens, like is it 10 times worse than it was like, I don't know, 5-10 years ago?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there actually is more traffic. I think it's definitely part of it is the fact that we just don't remember it as much. Also, I think something about the Google Maps nowadays. It's like people used to just go off their intuition and what the radio said and chose a path, like which one they thought was going to be the least traffic.
Yeah.
Now there's a machine that is like, directing people
Funneling us
towards these paths. So Google knows if it's sending 1,000 cars to the same highway.
Yeah.
So there's something about that might be fucking it all up.
No, and fucking
That's a good point.
the Google CEO's like, Hey, I want to go on to LAE today. Send everyone on the
Yeah.
Clearview.
Can you say this is the longest, fastest, quickest route, please?
Yes, to tell everyone this is the fastest.
Tell everyone there's tolls on this route. No one will go. Plus 45 minutes if you take this route.
Yeah, so I
No,
don't.
he's using it as a racetrack for him and his fucking loser nerd buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I wonder if they take that into consideration that they have the whole world in their hands.
Okay, but here, didn't it used to? Okay, so to me, driving like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, it always felt like there was a rush hour going one way and a rush hour going another way. And now, these days, it feels like if you're driving before 8 or after 7, there is just unbearable traffic through that whole period.
Yeah,
so 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Specifically
on
those times, yeah.
It used to feel like there was a rush. Dude, the other day, Sunday, when I was coming back, bumper to bumper traffic, and it was 10 p.m.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's always doing something, and it's very annoying. Or
10 p.m. on a Sunday night. Why am I in bumper to bumper traffic?
That's a good point too. But also, and today I was driving on the clear side, and I looked on the other side, and it was like bumper to bumper traffic. And I'm like, I'm happy right now, but that's future me is gonna be really upset when I have to deal with that.
True.
And I very much was.
Yeah, and something about being in a car makes everything that happens to you 10 times more aggravating.
I'm actually getting warnings. My phone's on silent.
Yeah, I keep
Got
getting
power?
I've gotten like 10 Amber Alerts in the past 2 days.
People got to stop disappearing.
People are disappearing left and right. And how do they pick those? Because I feel like
What does that mean?
I feel like way more than 2 people, per month
I think
disappear.
it's gotta be like kids.
Oh, it's got to be a kid.
I think it's
also gotta be in
usually
your
a kid.
area, right?
And yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do if I ever see these people.
Be on high alert.
Yeah.
On the lookout.
Dude,
And then what do I say? Do I call somebody?
I mean, probably. I don't think you just scream and
I don't think I'm supposed to intervene. Say, hey, give me her.
Hey,
give me that girl.
Hey, no, it's my
She
turn.
matches citizen's arrest.
I want to be on the Amber Alert.
Citizens arrest.
Shout out to Amber. You're a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Well, she's dead.
Good for you, Amber. Oh,
This whole thing started because of she was
because
a
of
kid.
Amber.
Oh.
She was
that
a
makes
kid who
sense.
was kidnapped and then killed.
That's a little pretentious.
Well, they used to put it on the back of milk cartons, right?
Yeah, dude, milk expires in back then every 5 days.
Well, Well,
it still works. You just put it on the new set. It comes out.
It actually works better.
Yeah.
Just keep cycling through.
Better than if it expired every 2 months. Now you don't find out about the kid till 2 months later.
No. Every single milk carton has a different kid. So if that one goes away, it's it.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
That kid's
If
in the
you're-
trash.
We're definitely bringing back the milkman soon. I think.
Oh,
Why is that?
I
A lot of
think
moms.
as this movement towards trying to be more sustainable comes in, the milkman is actually a better idea for a lot of people, and we're in a very subscription heavy cycle here. There's a subscription for everything. Why not for milk?
I don't disagree. I think it's going to be like that, like just Amazon Fresh.
Yeah.
It's going to be once a week. Pick what you want.
But-
it all comes through.
Yeah, but Mr. Bezos is going to have to dress them up in the milkman uniforms.
Yeah, we're going to boycott Amazon if they're not dressed up as old school.
Nobody wants the milkman back unless we can fuck them.
Yeah, unless they're banging our moms and they're dressed in Mr. Rogers stuff.
Yes,
That's what I want.
true.
We can get out of here if you guys
can
want.
Yeah, the thunder's a rumble.
Yeah,
Thunder is
it's
rumbling.
getting very close.
I want to go dance in the rain.
Let's go dance in the rain. Sing in the rain.
Sing in the rain. Well, singing and
Yeah,
dancing.
we could do both.
Do it under a tree. You'll be safe.
True.
Can you sing and not dance?
Yeah.
Can you dance and not
Yeah,
sing?
of course.
I feel like I would just do both. You kind of let it.
You could certainly do both in either direction independently.
Or all those directions.
All right. Well.
All right, JT, come on, tell them where to find you.
All right. You can find me on Instagram at JTHolden97.
You can find me at Danny is Watching on Instagram, and you can also find me at my luxury vacation island, Little St. James.
Boom.
Nailed it. You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
Picky Boys Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, and let us know below if you want the milkman.
Oh, do you want the milk?
You want the milk daddy.
Peace, guys.